So I definitely wanted to come back on here and share how the LA Colors products work on my skin complexion. If I found a color match, I did get these at Dollar Tree. I hauled it in my last Dollar Tree haul, which I will link down below. I have 2 liquid foundation, one in Cocoa, which looks like this. The other one is in Creamy Cappuccino. And then I have a pressed powder in Creamy Cappuccino. So that's how it looks. To me, the pressed powder is pulling a lot red for me, so I don't know if I'm going to be using it as a overall powder or as a bronzing powder. So I'll see when it gets time. So very curious to find if I'm going to have a match out of these two. And it is a pump applicator. So I'm going to go ahead and pump Creamy Cappuccino. And this is 0.42 fluid ounces, if you guys were curious. And this is how Creamy Cappuccino is looking like. The next one is Cocoa. And let me see. So this is Cocoa and this is Creamy Cappuccino. Cocoa is really light compared to Creamy Cappuccino. This may work as a concealer, but I'm gonna go with Creamy Cappuccino as my overall foundation. So I also forgot to mention the E.l.f. powder brush that I also purchased from Dollar Tree. I already had one, so I'm just gonna keep the one that I purchased as a backup, but it looks like this. So this is what I'm going to use to apply my foundation. So again, I'm going with Creamy Cappuccino as my overall foundation. And I did prime beforehand. I like to just go in with a stippling motion, just so I can get as full of a coverage as possible. It's not too bad from what I'm seeing on the viewfinder. If I'm looking off to the side, I have a mirror here. It is a little bit red now that I'm looking at it, but it's not terrible. And it really doesn't have a smell. So I'm gonna work in sections. Feels really light, so I may go in for a second application and see how it blends. So I have these two hyperpigmentation marks from pimples. Let's see if it's going to cover that. It's really coming off red. It's already starting to oxidize. So I may have to go in with that cocoa shade and brighten up my T-zone area with that. But not doing too bad. It did cover it up. So that's the first application of Creamy Cappuccino from LA Colors. I'm like a little scared to apply cocoa over top. I'm gonna just do cocoa again, like as a concealer, since it's the lighter shade. Just gonna pump some on the back of my hand. I feel like this foundation is perfect just for someone that wants to practice, you know, makeup. You can pick up all the shades that they have, and it's super affordable. Like, it's $1. Crazy that you can get makeup for $1. So don't be sleeping on Dollar Tree. I don't think, yeah, that definitely is not as light. Definitely oxidized dark. So that was a slight fail, but I'm just gonna finish up under the other eye. If you do decide to pick this up, I would definitely advise doing a much brighter concealer, just to, you know, waking you up and not have you so flat faced like I'm looking like right now. But again, this is super lightweight. This is perfect. And the packaging is super sleek and compact. It's like pretty much the size of a lipstick in my opinion. But the top is already dirty, so be mindful of that. So yeah, this is how we're looking so far. But I'm gonna go and grab like an actual concealer just to see how it would play with the foundation, and I'll be right back. So I got my concealer, and this one is the Maybelline Fit Me in the color 30 Cafe. I got this one because since the foundation is super lightweight, I wanted to have a concealer that was super lightweight as well. So again, I'm just using my ring finger to dab this in. I'm gonna go back in with the E.l.f. powder brush and just blend out the edges of the concealer. I didn't put any more product on it. So already that concealer brightened up my whole face. No, I'm not doing too much, just want to remain simple. So, and now I'm going to go in with the pressed powder. It's in the color Creamy Cappuccino, and I'm trying to make sure that it's coming off true to color. Let me swatch it and see. It feels very smooth, and this is how it swatched. Let me see if I can. No, it's gonna be, oh, there it is. So fingers crossed, I'm gonna go in as an overall face powder. So I'm gonna go in. I like to go in with a dense brush because it gives me the full coverage, and make sure that my foundation is really set. So this brush is from BH Cosmetics, their Blend and Scope collection. I got this so long ago, but ooh, I'm scared. It definitely added more color. So that's it all set. I'm gonna do a quick run through under my eyes because of course, I did not bring a setting powder for under there. So it's still bright. I didn't add any more product to that area. Lastly, I'm going to add my lashes. These are also from Dollar Tree, and these are how it looks. This is the Ioni 3D Faux Make Lashes in the style Natural Light Dull. So I'm gonna pop this off camera and come back and share with you guys what I think. So this is the finished result. Just gonna go over a few things that I probably already stated, but again, this is Creamy Cappuccino and this is Cocoa. They both come with applicator nozzles. They are both 0.42 fluid ounces. I think this is a very good product if you're, again, trying to practice your makeup technique and don't want to use your, $40 foundation. But I will say they do oxidize very quickly. There's no unpleasant fragrance to these. They're very lightweight in my opinion, and I would definitely pick some more of these up. As for the pressed powder, it was considerably light compared to what you see in the pan, but again, I wouldn't advise using the both of these because you're just adding more color, if you understand. I would definitely just use this as like maybe a powder foundation and not using it with the liquid foundation. The packaging on this, I didn't mention this, but this packaging does not close. It's very, you know, dollar worthy packaging. So I don't know if it was just the one that I picked up, but yeah, this packaging doesn't want to close. And as for the e.l.f. foundation, well, powder brush that I use for foundation, it really packs on the product. Again, I mentioned on the haul that I already had several of these. I was just picking up it as a backup, but I definitely recommend picking this up if you do see it at Dollar Tree. Really good brush to have. As well as the lashes. Really like these lashes. I am trying to get better at lash application, so I definitely didn't think I did too bad. But overall, just this is a very simple look. If you want to wear foundation or makeup and you want to practice, I would definitely pick up these. And yeah, I'm still shocked that I was able to find these two dark colors, because if you shop at Dollar Tree and you go to their beauty aisle and you're looking for some foundation, they are never this dark, just to be honest. So when you see it, definitely pick it up and give it a try. You never know, it may be a match for you. And in this case, I think both of them can work because they oxidize. It's all about, you know, adding your highlight and things like that just to balance it out. But definitely do not use the powder as your setting. I don't know why I made that mistake, but the powder wasn't bad at all. It was lightweight, finely milled, in my opinion. But yeah, overall, I was super happy that I tried it. I will be going back and getting more so that I can have backups of these. But yeah, guys, thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you on the next one.